All right. So there was a time where we did a commercial with my car for Michelin.
Oh
Yeah. Hold on. I found the link. Let me pull it up real quick, and we'll show
This
it.
is the infamous band commercial.
This thing was banned,
Yeah,
so I want to
it
show
wasn't. It wasn't necessarily banned, but give me that plug, Matt.
I love your shoes.
Thanks, they're wrapped in Michelin.
I thought that commercial was awesome.
So a few things. First of all, do you know how fucking awkward it is when I started having to cast girls? And so I had to post on my Facebook. I'm like looking for somebody. You don't care about your face, don't care about your body, but you got to have a dope set of legs. You know, a dope pair of legs. And of course, the internet went mad.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's the part of my job that I love. I love brainstorming and coming up with ideas and then seeing them come to fruition. And that was produced by my very good friend Lance and his company Pure Melon. That when I went to them with the ideas that we had, and that was one of three that we shot together. We brainstormed and we came up with a concept, and then that's a lot of the times marketing departments get stuck in that. And they like, come up with this concept, high five each other, and that's fucking brilliant. Let's go out and do it. Spend all this money doing it. And what happened is that it was at the heart of the Me Too movement.
Yeah. I was like, I can't believe I just got canceled.
Yeah. So
That's my first time getting canceled.
Yeah, very very early stages. We spent a lot of money. And you saw that wasn't, no disrespect to Nick, my video guy, who produces some of the most amazing content ever and has taken our brand to definitely different heights. But this was done professionally, and you could tell.
Yeah, that was a very interesting night. I learned a lot. The way they work is something I've never seen before.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn it, I can't believe this. You're like, oh, we're gonna make it live in like a couple of months, and then all of a sudden you're like, dude, they said no. I was like, what?
So primarily with Michelin, and Michelin's an amazing partner. And to me, the Louis Vuitton, the Rolex, whatever you want to call of tires. I refer to everything as the Rolls Royce of tires. You have to go through a lot before you can get them to accept things. They have very, very strict guidelines, and in order for you to put your name next to theirs and theirs next to yours, rightfully so, they have to go through you have to go through an approval process. And this one, this was one of three. The other one featured Ed Bolian, which is super easy because he's amazing on camera. And then the second one, which we actually canceled completely because it just didn't represent the brand as we wanted to. But we had to storyboard everything, every word, every camera angle, and deliver it to Michelin before they would actually give us permission to go out and do this. And not even from a sense that they were paying for it, but more a sense that we were representing their brand correctly. So it was fun to do. We finally got the final edit, and even the voiceover. We had to go out there and hire somebody whose voice we felt best represented Butler. And you can't believe like the process that we went through just to find the right voice. And the legs, I can't remember what her name is, but she was super cool to work with. And, she would even message us and say, hey man, what's with my commercial? Even though it's just my feet, even to the shoes, everything was just worked out perfect for that. And listen, I came up with that concept with Lance, and we both looked at each other, which sometimes we do with each other, is we high five each other and we're like, fuck, we're the funniest guys on earth, and nobody else thinks we're funny. But I think that concept was awesome. We delivered it. Michelin came back and said, I don't know about
Timing
that
is weird.
Timing's very weird, and yeah, we had to. It never got released, and many years later, the person who disapproved it left the organization, and I decided to take it upon myself. I'm like, we spent way too much time and effort on this for it not to be out there. So
I mean, you call me and you're like, just come to this location and we're gonna film. And I'm on my way there. I'm like, I'm going to the hood.
yeah, like
This was not a good side of town.
If I'm not mistaken, they filmed Spider-Man.
Yeah, in that warehouse right
That
behind
warehouse.
it.
Yeah, and then I remember, I mean, these guys had rented bathrooms and special director chairs, and it was fucking cool. It was really, really cool, and we haven't done anything like that since then. But the fact that it got cancelled, I mean, that's a bummer. But again, at least we got a copy of it.
No, I think that's a great commercial. I was very sad to see it canceled.